Hey everybody, good to see everyone. I It's not April Fool's yet. It's drinking water because I realized that tomorrow, since I have blood work, no whiskey tonight because it'd be interfering with that. So I have this giant cup of water. This is like the fifth one I've been drinking because you have to be hydrated for it. It's super fun. Let's see, but yes, there is a stream, but it is all good. Plan to do it earlier, except for the fact that I've been working and I still have a ton of work to do for work, but I'll have to start that again tomorrow. I think 12 hours today is good enough. So, see, Andy's also drinking water. See, it's cool. Now, I thought I could drink and talk about water, but while I drink water, because it is funny when we talk about water at distilleries nowadays. Now, of course, at one point in time, water obviously was a big deal. Very bored the whole limestone thing, but with reverse osmosis and UV and all the other things we do to water today, eh, you know, probably not all that important anymore. I mean, obviously it's important, but your water source can be so cleaned up it just doesn't matter. It was great a long time ago, really cool stories, but now it's like whatever. Much better this week. It finally stopped hurting. Uh, Maybe Saturday. I think Sunday was the first day I didn't have to take ibuprofen. So much better than it was. So hopefully I don't sneeze or anything stupid and re damage it. So that will be great if I don't have that problem. But hopefully next week we can do the whole 1 year at the castle thing. But when I realized that I have blood work tomorrow, I was like, well, I can't drink, so there's no point in doing anything at the castle. And plus, I'm working so much tonight anyway; it doesn't really matter. So, like I said, I think so these things are 44 ounces each, and this is number five. So the good news is I am clear. I am peeing clear now, so that's a positive. That means my blood is nice and flowy. So I'm sure when they do the lovely blood work that they do every 6 months, which is such a great time, it will be better. But yes, let's see here. What have we been doing since last week? I tried out a new vendor. That was fun. Some pretty good food. Let's see. What else have we done? Not. Oh, I did. Did we talk about that? Was that? No, it was after. Yeah. So last week, um, don't wash out your sodium. Well, I figure for because the problem is usually when I go get blood work, they told me I start drinking a lot more water because that I don't. What do you want to call it? I guess bleed well since I have small veins or whatever the hell they say, and so they said, yeah, to make it easier on myself and them, because sometimes if they don't, then they gotta take it from the hand, which is not the most fun thing in the whole wide world. So you prefer to obviously, so I drink lots of water before, because before they're like, oh yeah, drink water before, but then last time, maybe a year ago when I went, the girl said, yeah, start drinking the day before a tremendous amount of water. I'm like, okay, so I guess that's what we're doing. So, because this is, like I said, these are 40 ounces, so well over a gallon at this point. Now, granted, obviously, I started this at about five or so it should be good. Ooh, that does sound fantastic. I have a distiller's cut Del Bach in the glass, the classic single malt no smoke finish, and PX at 111.8 proof. Sounds awesome. Did you get that, Spencer, when you went out to Del Bach last year? That sounds awesome. One of my resolutions was at least 100 ounces of water per day, and I kept that's awesome, Andy. That is definitely has that helped a lot in drinking 100 ounces of water a day. I know I drink water, obviously, but I don't know per se how much water. I mean, and like uh, that diet soda water or Gatorade Zero, whatever. I mean, I guess hey, and this whiskey, it's mostly water, right? I mean, that counts. Like beer, wine, mostly water. Seems like a solid choice. I did get to try the E.H. Taylor barrel proof rye. It is awesome. So that's my main review of it. Obviously, I don't have a bottle of it, but I did get to try it at our buddy's house. It was really, really good. So I was very happy about that. I don't know what you're see. I don't drink. I just drank diet soda. I don't drink regular soda, and I haven't drank regular soda in years because I don't need to be any fatter than I am, to say the least. So yeah, no, snacks one from a third party site somehow a while back. It's just 21. I think I even got it on sale. Even better, Spencer. That's awesome. That is good. Spencer, any update on your job situation? Hopefully something good has come of that. I know Donald, he may be in here a little while. I know want to certainly congratulate him on his new job and promotion and all that stuff. So awesome to Donald. If you guys see Donald, tell him congratulations. I assume he may be here at some point. Also, maybe not. Maybe too damn late because it is 12:30 in Toronto. So I did talk to him like an hour ago, but he had messaged me about some stuff. So we shall see. Hmm. But yeah, it's not going to be a long stream tonight for obvious reasons because need to go to sleep, need to get up, do some stuff for work, and then go to the doctor and then go to work. So, because we're in the middle of quarter close, which is oh so much fun if you know in the accounting world what a good time quarter close is. So, all sorts of good stuff going on. Plus, taking on some more responsibilities and moves up. Nope, gotta. Oh man, sorry to hear that, Spencer. That sucks. Well, hopefully, you got some more things out there in the filler and in the hopper and can get some of those soon. But I guess at least thankfully you got your job at Costco, so at least that's something. That's definitely a plus. At least Costco pays good, thankfully, so that's definitely a positive in your life, when relatively speaking compared to other retail jobs. So, but like I said, hopefully you'll find something sooner than later because, as you guys have known, unfortunately, the last few years I've also experienced the unemployment thing for periods of time that was unpleasant to say the least. So, hopefully, you will get that taken care of soon. Also, want to congratulate. I saw Benjamin Eves is, I guess, leaving Kentucky Artisan Distillery, but that he's going over to Old Carter to be their head distiller. So that's really awesome of him. Of course, as we all know, he started over on my whiskey den, and it's really, really cool. I doubt it, Andy. To be honest, he hasn't been on here in 18 months or almost like 16 months. Last time he was on was November of 2023. So I kind of doubt it. But who knows? I know he's a new job. I know he works for Maverick, which is a distributor. So congratulations to Will for that as well. So that's awesome. Yeah, it's been that long. Yeah, it's Sarah unfortunately has been very sick and has been out of the hospital a few times at this point. So that's if you want to know about what's going on with that, just text her or email her or whatever, DM her on one of the social media platforms. I'm sure she'd be happy to tell you about it, but I don't want to say anything on here about it because that's for her to tell you if she wants you to know. So anyway, yeah, so I know it's been rough for her, so nope. Have not seen her in a long time at this point. So is what it is, unfortunately. But moving along and all that stuff. But yeah, it's been a long time. And then we haven't put out a formal episode between Will and I since September of last year. It's just very hard for me to find time right now to do them, let alone at a time that Will's awake at. Because when I am ready to do it, it's usually very late at night because that's just the only time I've got. So it is what it is on that. But at some point, I will at the very least give you guys something. Just right now, just tremendous amount of stuff going on. So we have booked for sure Western Sun vodka, which would be a really awesome class on all their fun vodkas and their gin and their ginger beer and possibly their whiskey that's in the barrel, not ready yet. And then it's cool because he's going to actually bring a mini still, so that should be really cool, and create your own cocktail. So it should be a lot of fun stuff. That will be good. Like I said, got several others in the works. The next coming up one, of course, is Ballykeefe. That's next Friday, the 11th, which should be a really great event. Of course, one of the founders of that brand, John Ging. So that should be great. Looking forward to that. I don't know what food we're having yet. I'm trying to figure that out with Misa, the import company. So it'll be good to figure that out over the next day or two, and then I'll let you guys know. It says West Coast Water Cheers. There you go. Bought a Catalea back from Houston last week, but saving it, washing out the kidneys always was. Good health to all. Absolutely, David. That's congratulations on finding that. Catalea is definitely the best things I think that's findable. Number one. And that Balcones has ever made. Like, that is just a stupendous whiskey. I love it. It's one of my absolute all-time favorites. Also, if you are in Texas and you don't have tickets to your Texas Whiskey Festival, which we, of course, were judges for, that is April 12th down in Bee Cave, Texas. Unfortunately, we can't go. We just got we have the event the night before. But if you are down in that area and you do want to go, check it out. A bunch of cool Texas distilleries. It's definitely a great event to go on that Jake puts on every year, and it's awesome. You'll certainly enjoy yourself. Let's see what else is going on in the whiskey. I know they just had the Whiskey Gala, the Galaxy Gala down there in Austin. Of course, that is put on by Steve the Highlander Harris, which is an awesome guy. He's been on the show a few times. Really cool dude. So hopefully many got to go to the Whiskey Gala. Hope you guys had a great time. And what I hear was pretty cool. So hopefully everyone had a good time there. I know we got some good contacts out of it that, like I said, we didn't go. We have obviously friends that did that. We should be getting some other really cool people together for you guys. I'm looking forward to getting a contact now. Looks like at Boonahaven, Deanston, Tobermory, and a few others. So some really good, nice scotches that you guys know. I think all of us enjoy on the show. So looking forward to definitely getting together with them. So that should be a blast. That should be quite cool. Like I said, looking at with Dr. Don to have him back on May 9th, which is a Friday as well. So we're trying to put that together. So hopefully we can that's a tentative date at the moment, but but that should be happening that date. So that should be a blast. Let's see what else is going on. Oh, let's see anything else cool happening. Just been working a ton on whiskey stuff and on work stuff. So which is good. These are good things. Definitely not bored. And the dojo, of course, with Bell, all that good fun stuff. And that's that, which is good. Starting to see. Oh, we did try a new winery this weekend. That was cool. We were out in Azle by the by Bell's bigger dojo, the outdoor one. I heard Scotch. Yes, Mr. Graveshot, exactly. We all heard Scotch. We say cheers. At some point, we will definitely be looking at doing another excursion to Ironreach for sure, Andy. And you come down, we'd love to have you out there. I know Robert loves to have us out there, and look at putting something together. I know last time we went out to Iron Root, it was around the middle of April. We can probably put something together, either this or wait till fall. You got to do it sooner than later, or you got to do it later because it was too damn hot. Although the good news about their warehouse is it is not climate controlled, but it's foamed. So it's not so bad in there compared to a lot of other ones we've been in. Hey, Big Vic, good to see you. Team Big Vic, go check out his awesome channel as well. But yes, that's always a plus. Let's see what else. Yeah, we'll make that happen because I know. Of course, you guys know. Congratulations, of course, to Iron Root winning, I guess, what, best bourbon and best corn whiskey at the World Whiskey Awards. So that's awesome. Hey, Eric, good to see you there, Mr. Gunderson. So yeah, we got all that good fun stuff going on. But yes, next week we'll definitely do stuff from the castle for sure because we can do the 1 year at the castle properly. So that will be fun. Um, yeah, because then we'll have, I guess, at the end of that week we will have our event there with Bally Keith, which was my Irish Whiskey of the Year. So if you do get a chance to make the event, it's pretty spectacular stuff. So not only was it my whiskey, it was also, of course, Liquor Hounds was Irish Whiskey of the Year as well. So it's quite good. Not only do they have amazing Irish whiskey, they also have a really awesome gin and vodka. So it's great stuff. So if anyone does get a chance to come, you'll have a good time. Also, something that's really such a thing as a bad time to Whiskey Castle. I think that's ever really been an issue for anyone. That's always a good time. Is that there? Is that location of Showcraft seems to have? No, it's not, Andy. There's another Rick House, and then they just built another one on the back of the property that they opened. Was that November? Yeah, last November. They finished another one on the property as well. So no, that's not their only one. There's multiples. They too much good whiskey to say the least. So you keep winning awards. And hey, Donald, once again say congratulations to Donald for his promotion. That's awesome. And so everybody congratulate Donald on that. So fantastic, well deserved there, and lots. Hopefully, you pick some fine whiskey out. Hopefully, at some point in time, Donald, obviously none of us can afford this. Well, I'd love to try that new, was it Bushmills 46? That does sound amazing, but when it's 50,000, like $50,000, I'll not be trying anytime soon. So, but hey, if somebody wants to, at Bushmills wants to bring it for when we have the Bushmills event, I won't say no. As that would be cool, to say the least. It will be one of the oldest whiskeys. Not the oldest, but one of the oldest whiskeys I've had. I guess the oldest I've had now is the 50-year Gurvan, which was really spectacular. In fact, is it? It might actually be right here. Now, I can't drink it obviously right now, but where did I stick it? Is this it? No, that's Macallan. That is an 18-year Macallan. This the Gurvan? Yeah, here it is. The 50-year focus. Anyway, there. Yeah, thanks, Don. Whiskey is for drink. Whiskey is for drinking. Water for fighting. Theme for the night. Yeah, my theme is blood work tomorrow, David. So that's why I know whiskey tonight. So it's one of those things. I can't justify over $1,000 per year, just slightly out of reach. That's a good point, Andy. That is how. But now, obviously, we know that it's based on the fact that it's extremely rare. But like I said, unless someone knows a millionaire, I think we're out of luck on this deal. Right. I don't know how many balls they made, but the chance of most of us ever trying is zero. It's kind of like I always wanted to try. Was it 43? Was it 43, 44 for that Middleton one, Donald, that they put out like 2 or 3 years ago that was crazy expensive? I hear you. I did blow work last week and took the week off. Why was questioning me? I feel you. Yeah, you got to clear all that fun stuff out. I bought one. It's about 112-year-old cognac. Sweet. On 6-year run with a friend. That's awesome. That's really cool, Andy. That's awesome. So, damn, 112. Holy crap. Now, is it something that's been bottled recently, Andy, or just something that would actually go back to the 1800s? Oh, Nippo JP Waters 42. Can't go wrong with that. Like I said, speaking of JP Waters, like I said, Dr. Don, like I said, we're looking to have him back on May 9th. So if he did miss that, or if he came last time, you want to come again, because it's Dr. Don. He's freaking awesome. That's definitely something we want to say. There, Peter, good to see you. Real Colorado River. There we go. Yeah. What's funny is, you have the Colorado out there, of course, in Arizona, but then we have another Colorado River that don't intersect here in Texas. So it's just funny that there's a Colorado River randomly here as well. But it's like whatever. I do find it very amusing though that we have a random Colorado River in the middle of Texas. But hey there, Mark. Good to see you there, guys, and check out Mark Sean, Northwest Bourbon. That will be great. He's a great guy and lots of stuff. So, have you been out to Fort Knox at all lately? At all, Mark? I know you do some of your training out there. Let's see. The one in Texas and starting home, but New Mexico. Yeah, right. Which is even funnier, right, Peter? Exactly. That it's not even funny. Yeah, 42K for that Middleton. I knew it was something just crazy for that Middleton. How old was that thing again? I forget. Was it like 42, 43 years old? Something 47, something stupid. It's like, okay, well, hey, Mr. Grape Shop, good to see you. All right, let's see. But yes. So hopefully that'll now give us some really cool new. I know we're looking at bringing. I can't confirm dates. Can't confirm for sure. We're waiting to hear if Coloman's founder will be possibly available in May. That is what I'm working on. So I can't say for sure yet or not, but that's what I'm definitely working on. I'm hoping that one works out. Open another one for Indri, which is a great Indian whiskey as well. So that'll be great. Ooh, want to see you, Denver. Love traffic. Oh, that's cool. Very nice there, David. Cool. When I lived in Houston, they loved to mess with Denver by telling them that Texas had mountains in Colorado, where the oil folks had their ski chalets. That is pretty funny, Peter. I do have to agree that that's true. Well, the funny thing is, in speaking Colorado, is like they're now saying that Fredericksburg, which of course is out in Hill Country of Texas. It's about an hour and a half, 2 hours, depending on traffic, west of Austin. It's a really cool German town, which has always been awesome. And it's been more a bed and breakfast town, but now it's got, I don't know, 70, 80 wineries, tons of breweries, getting some other thing. But it's also now getting a Waldorf Astoria is being built out there for the first time, which is insane. But yeah, they're saying it's the new Vail, which is crazy. They said the number of private planes that are taking in and off out of there on a regular basis is now wild. I'm like, that is something else. I wasn't when I stayed in the campgrounds like Clark Griswold. There you go. Nice. Let's see if okay. Last trip was a KY in February. Not to go back for a while. Okay. That works. Alrighty. Let's see. What else is happening in the world of whiskey? Like I said, all those awards, individual awards. I was reading an article. What the hell is that about? So I can't remember the name of the guy. You guys might have seen the article about the guy who named his. I guess he's got, I don't know, like 500 or 600 bottles of whiskey. I'm like, oh, that's cute. Good for you, buddy. That he guess he does tastings or whatever. And one of the things the things he named for his top 5 were very strange. I was like, I think his number 1 was Peg Leg Porker 12-year. And I'm like, that's unique. I mean, it's not a bad whiskey because it's not. But it's not, sure as hell, not my number 1 best whiskey. I can tell you that for damn sure. It's good, but it's not the best. Not even remotely close. But sure. I don't think I'd even put it in the top 100. But whatever works for you. So, it is what it is. Prince was also went back, whining back in 09 over Valentine's Day, working at 470, so it was too early for Garrison. Yeah, because Garrison, they were technically in business then. But yeah, like you said, I don't think any whiskey was available yet in 09. Or I guess maybe it was technically available, but I don't think any of us wanted to drink. Because I think 08 was the first when they opened. So you might have to get some few week old whiskey. So I survived the ice storm here, but parts of Ontario got over 2 inches of ice. And most of our residents have had power since Sunday morning. Ew. That sucks, Donald. So I'm assuming that means it's very damn cold. Obviously, if there's ice, but is that warmed up at all, or is it still crazy? That sucks. I'm glad to hear you survived that. Sounds terrible. Warbringer. I want the backstory on John Campbell leaving Lockley for America, and a brand no one has heard of him as Warbringer. Warbringer. That the one that's in Idaho, or is that a different one? Say, I became friends with the brothers who live in Cave Creek because I was the only one in a class that had been to high. Oh, nice. He asked what the hell while I was there. Then they gave me tickets to go back. Nice. That's very cool, Peter. That's awesome. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the only reason I ever been to high was because we were went to my cousin's wedding, and which was in Fredericksburg, and we were just screwing around out there, like going to wineries and went to Garrison. And that's really, I mean, granted, this is like 2017, which is still infancy days, comparably speaking. Yeah, I think you're right, Indy. I think it is California. There is some war something that's in Idaho. I don't know what the. Maybe it's Warfields. I think it's Warfields. I think that's the one out of Idaho. Mark, have you had that one? I see it here, but I haven't tried it, and I'm not willing to find out for $90 if it's good or not. So I'm like, unless if Warfield wants to send me a bottle, I'll certainly try and give it a whirl. Oh, speaking of bottles, I did get the brand new 15 stars triple port, which is tawny port, ruby port, and white port. It's excellent. Just opened it a few days ago, so letting it get some air, and then we will give you guys probably next week. I'll probably tell you guys some notes and stuff when we think about it. And then it's sometime the next week or two, we'll probably have the father son team back on from 15 stars again, since I've got 5 of the third bottles now. So that should be fun to have them on. And everything I've had from them has been really good. So probably now we probably want to hear, because we had them on about a year ago, and see if we can follow up, see where they are with their popcorn whiskey and all that stuff. It's not popcorn whiskey, but they have the proprietary popcorn that they own that they've distilled into whiskey. And so looking forward to hear an update on all that stuff. I know also coming up is our stream about contract distilling with Pete Varger, again out there at Southern Distilling there in Carolina. Excuse me. Damn it. So out there in the Carolinas, so be a good time to of course have him back on. Sorry, in South Carolina. So that'll be good out in Statesville. But yeah, I haven't had that one either, so I don't know. Who knows? But yeah, I don't know that Warbringer. I don't know anything about it either. But that's a good question. Maybe it was just one of those things you got. It was an offer you couldn't refuse type deal. Says it warmed up and the ice melted, but not before parts of the province had trees and power lines. Ugh. Look down Toronto, so power is buried in the ground. So it's okay. Yeah, that is definitely a plus in your life, though. You know, it is amazing when you think nowadays, why in God's name our power line is not all buried? I mean, it would seem safer. Put popcorn setting to be proud. Yeah, that's a good point there, Mr. Great Shot. And popcorn, it's funny. The Popcorn Sutton, of course, does the brand Popcorn Sutton. Of course, Popcorn Sutton is a famous moonshiner, and all that. Because against my howdy, someone, oh, thanks, appreciate it. Glad to have you here against my odds. We do usually drink whiskey here. It's just that I have blood work tomorrow, so not having any, but it is what it is. Yeah, but the popcorn moonshine's good. I've actually had some of the real stuff too from friends that are family members of his that are still making it. The real stuff, the stuff that's not the stuff on the store shelf, the real stuff that they take you somewhere in a blindfold and you don't know the hell you're going, and you get there and they sell you their stuff and you get re-blindfolded and go back. That kind of deal. So it's pretty cool. So I forget which Garrison followed his Bostonian wife to Cape Creek. That gives Phoenix a direct line. Charlie lives here. Second Charles in charge. Reference on Whiskey Tubes tonight. Nice. That's too funny. That's cool though. Alrighty. Yes, well, we can of course thank Independent Joe. Appreciate that. He's a good dude out there in California. He is one of the few YouTubers that's had a chance to come visit the castle. So it's great to have him out when he was out here. So that was nice. We've had a handful obviously to visit, but still waiting on. Of course, that was the big news. Of course, is that our buddy Bill, the Whiskey Dictionary, has retired from the Whiskey Dictionary channel. He has closed that down. He's still doing his Dungeons and Drams thing, so of course we do love Bill, and Bill's super great and helpful starting this channel back in the day. Still talk to Bill on a regular basis because he's a good dude. Always enjoyed his stream. Of course, my favorite things Bill ever did was the Wheel of Doom because that was always a blast to watch him do the Wheel of Doom. But hopefully, I know of course he's got young kids too, and they'll grow up and maybe at some point he'll come back and do it again. But I don't think it's going to make him stop drinking whiskey by any means. Just I get it, especially your kids get older, you get busy with their stuff and school and all those good things. And like you said, he's done it for 10 years, and 10 years is long. Like, this is 6, and 6 is long, but 10 is really long. So it just went through wind, ice, snowstorm recently that killed power to 100K. Damn. Luckily, only lost power for 9 hours at our house, but there's nearly a full week for it. Yeah, I don't doubt. I know when we had Snowmageddon, thankfully we're on the firehouse's system for our electricity, so thank God we didn't go down. But I know a lot of people did, and they lost all hell broke loose for a lot of people. Didn't have power for weeks, some of them, and of course it was really cold. Of course, for here that was really cold, and so people died and shit. It was bad news. I mean, it just basically just scarily froze to death and shit, which is scary as hell. So my friends all live in the suburban developments were slapped up with infrastructure, 15 million subs or more. And the infrastructure can't handle. I don't doubt it. Yeah, that's crazy. That sucks. Let's see. Matt Carker is a Texas YouTuber with 3 channels over me, and he just decided to retire 8 weeks ago. Put out his last video on Saturday, and he's done. Has like 15 million subs or more. Wow. I'm not sure who that is, but I don't know what kind of content he makes, but good for him. But I think at some point you get. I mean, hopefully he made a bunch of money if you have that many subs. I hope he did, and he's just able to actually just straight up retire, which is just cool if he did. That's awesome. Good for him. But it is a fellow writer show. There you go. But this is one of those deals, and it's rough. Yeah, obviously there's a lot of work that goes in these things, and a lot of people put out content constantly. Against my odds, I LinkedIn. Okay. There you go. Fortune Ardbeg 10. Very good choice, Mr. Great Shot. Always enjoy the Ardbeg 10. That's something we got to definitely get as Ardbeg. That is on the list. Really, obviously, I'd like to have every distillery from Isla. That is the ultimate goal at some point in time to have each of them there. Obviously, so far we've had Bruichladdich, which was freaking fantastic. We'd love to have the rest. If we could get Coloma next, that would be very exciting. Definitely would like to have all of them, though. Good times. The Octomores that are up there right now is a 15.3, an 8.3, a 7.1, and a 7.3. That's what's up there. And then at the Castle right now, there is a 12, I think a 12.2. I know there's more than that up there. What else is up there? There's 3 or 4. There's a 10-year. There is a couple other older ones. I'm trying to remember what batches they are. Not 9s. Maybe they're 7s. No. I don't know. I know there's like 3 or 4 of them out there, though. But yeah, but that's what's behind me of those particular ones right at the moment. But yeah, there's definitely more up at the castle. So I think there's at least 3 or 4 others up there. Now those are all yeah, those are all open. Now the master of the rest of those balls up there are backups, and so they're not open. The open ones are at the castle. So 14-1, 15-3, nice. Yeah, 15-3 was really good. I really enjoyed that one. Classic peated Isla Scotch. Cheers, having independent bottle. Milk and honey. I do love milk and honey. Ooh, and muscat cast. That sounds fun. Appreciate it. Thanks against the odds. Or against my odds. Appreciate that. We'll definitely have to see. So, yeah, this isn't going to go on much longer. We'll probably stop here in a few minutes just because it's late and I have to do all the fun things. Like I said, go to the doctor and blood work and shit. So, it is what it is. Yeah, I'd love to have Milk and Honey come. That would be awesome to have those guys come over. They make stellar whiskey over there in Israel. I'm really impressed with the stuff from Milk and Honey. Yeah, they make really, really good stuff. They'd be cool as crap to have. I obviously like to have, Amroot, Cavalon, Paul John. Those would be good. I know we are, like I said, we are working on like Buffalo Trace. I do have what do you want to call it? I met with Drew Mayville last year when he was here in Dallas. And then we met, I guess, the Texas guy. I have messaged him. And at some point, I don't think Drew's coming back for like another, several months or later, but we'll hopefully get to have him come to the castle at some point next year, which would be great. I know we'll work on more bourbons at some point, but I know we're definitely doing the RD1 party for what they call it, the Repeal Day party this year, which will be on Repeal Day this year since that's a Friday. So Barry's definitely coming back. Brian Gard's going to do that for us again, so that should be a blast. That was fun last year. Everybody dresses up. So yeah, put that on. I need to put that on next in the calendar as well. That we're doing that here, so that'll be fun because that was a big hit last year. So it's always good stuff. So yeah, lots of fun things are definitely happening. Of course, if you're into tequila, we'll be having those guys on May 4th with Tierra Noble, so that should be fun. Yes. Yeah, I think most of us are probably going to bed soon since it is midnight here in Texas and 1 a.m. for our East Coast friends. So it is one of those deals. But next week we'll start much earlier for obvious reasons. And that should be fun. And plus, since I now have since we got the internet fixed at the castle, the other good news is I can now stream from anywhere inside the castle. And I also brought a 100-foot cable for the castle as well, so that we can stream basically from anywhere inside the castle and a hardwired line. And also the Wi-Fi works amazing now. So yeah, it's cool when they push the right button at Spectrum, which was supposed to have been 600 the whole time. And then I called them finally, bitched and moaned at them enough and going, "Oh, we're sorry. All we have to do is do this and then just reset your modem. You'll be a regular." I'm like, really? For a year we suffered through this bullshit at 35 and it was at 600, you jackasses. But, whatever. It's fixed now. That's what matters. But, it is what it is. Let's see. Yeah, so we got Balakeef in a couple weeks here. That'll be good. Looking forward to it. So my last blood work that I had done was great, except for my cholesterol being 1 point over. That's how I was that I am now in middle age. I'm on my way to. Yeah, well, aren't we all, Donald, right? Yeah, if you're on the 1 point over, what do you? Because what normal cholesterol is what 150? I think that's what it is. Although the weird thing is they're starting to say that now that maybe cholesterol isn't that big of a deal because people used to have like between 300 and 500 as a regular basis, and dementia was way down. So I don't know. I think the thing is we just don't freaking know, and I think we keep jacking with stuff as far as pills or our food or all of the above. So I think obviously I have to lose weight, a lot of it, but eating a lot healthier. I think the blood work will be pretty good, pretty decent this time. It's been pretty good the last few times, to be honest, because when you stop eating a bunch of crap all the time, it helps. Now, granted, the weight's not coming. I think that has a lot to do with the sleep apnea. So we've tried some different things that have not worked, unfortunately, like the CPAP machine and the mouth guards. And the CPAP machine, I swear to you, is like Darth Vader trying to suck your face off. The thing is, they cannot do it. Just rip that thing off. It doesn't last very long. Tried different things with that. Like the mouth guard makes you gag and want to throw up. So that doesn't really work. So going to talk more about that. There's this new thing. I don't know if anybody's had it. It's called Inspire, which is supposed to be better. Finally fixed. Yes, exactly right. It's pretty great. So I'll be excited to actually be able to show you guys. I guess it'll be the first time I get to show you guys the whole castle around, which will be awesome. So that'll be really, really cool. So we can take an in-depth journey next week, all over the castle. So that should be a blast. So that'll be good. So look forward to doing that. Yeah, exactly. I can't do it. It just my other problem is I have allergies, so I have to blow my nose a lot of the time. Well, if you get stuffed up at all, you can't use the damn thing, and you can't breathe. You take it off and and you get that lovely noise, and so I just can't do it. So, like I said, there's this new Inspire thing that's might be a candidate for, which would be awesome because he said, the problem is the weight. We're having such a problem with the weight coming off is you lose weight when you sleep. And if you're not sleeping properly, your brain's not getting the oxygen it needs. It's more concerned keeping you alive than losing weight. So we're hoping that is a solution, and look into that, figure something out to get better sleep and lose a bunch of weight, which would be great. Because, like I said, we've corrected most of the food issues as far as what we're eating, so which is good. That's awesome, Donald. Good for you. No pills. Lost 25 pounds just eating a Greek. All right. You make the summary. We may have to talk about that, Donald. Some diet stuff on that. So I know you're a great cook. So you make to send me some recipes to eat more like a Greek because I got something has to happen. Or my problem is, you do really great for a while. You eat like one bad meal for whatever. I'll gain like 3 pounds. It makes no sense at all. I do not understand logically how this works at all. But yeah. Oh yeah, speaking of that new winery, I forgot to tell you guys about that. Oh, Madrid was good for you. Wow, raisin. Well, there you go, Mr. Gresham. Even better. I do like it. I think it tastes really good. We've got a really great place called Cafe Mede here. That's amazing Greek and Turkish food. That's really, really good. Um, but yeah, there's a new winery we tried out. I don't know how new it is, but new for us to try out in Azle, Texas, called Casual Friday. Of course, you walk a new winery, could be good, could be shit. You never know. Shockingly good. I really enjoyed all their wines. Really had a really great Vortex, which is kind of like a Bordeaux style. Really great German style Riesling. That was really impressive. Good cab, had Tempranillo. Those were good. And what was the other one I tried? Oh, Pinot Noir. It was good. So yeah, everything. I was shocked. And then the food we also ate there had a grilled chicken and avocado sandwich. Was really nice. My wife had some pasta. I think Belle also had the same chicken sandwich. And Val had grilled cheese. It was good. Yeah, Kentucky fried food. Yeah, definitely not on the menu. In fact, I don't even really eat anything fried anymore because as you guys know, I suffer from anxiety attacks and stuff. So that is one thing that I've found sets off for me is fried food. So I almost never eat it because it's not worth the freaking anxiety attacks, which unfortunately increased it. And I think it's a lot of with stress and stuff. But yeah, so none of that crap. I don't eat it. Now, I air fried I can eat. That doesn't bother me. But if it's deep fried, nope. That's not only does it give me horrible anxiety and acid reflux like there's no tomorrow, but yeah, it's just not worth it. It's also horribly bad for you. So don't really eat that stuff at all anymore because last time I had fried food, yeah, it set in a horrific attack. So I really just don't eat that crap anymore. Yeah, Spencer, dude. Yeah, I totally agree. I've had more or bad local lunches than good ones in our trial. Unfortunately, glad you. Yeah, and like I said, it was a crapshoot. We were just driving back. We've seen it a few times driving out to Azle, which is about a 45-minute west of here, and figured, eh, reviews seem pretty decent. Okay, if it sucks, it sucks. But no, beautiful property. I'll post on Instagram. I'll post some stuff for it. But yeah, it was a really cool place. Really enjoyed it out there. How was it to not? I heard many text runners training. That was the one thing I want. They were out of, unfortunately. The Tanat is what I really wanted to try, but they were out. So I do like Tanats a lot, especially the ones from like Argentina. Plus, Tanat is the best grape for like heart. Tanat is the best one, so I really do really enjoy Tanats. But hopefully next time we go out, we can grab one of those. It'd be great to try. So I am at my high school weight again, but with less muscle. I lived off grilled cheese, salads, and pasta to lose weight. No, that's awesome. Really, it's interesting. Grilled fish, pasta, salads, pasta. Okay, awesome. Says went to a good one somewhere between Albuquerque and Tucson. Our last trip they had some pretty good stuff though. Just into Arizona, driving from Mexico farm market. Very cool. Yeah, I know we had a great winery up in was that Minnesota? It was Minnesota. Um Yeah, it was Minnesota. I'm trying to remember what town that was in because we were up on the North Shore, up on Lake Superior. It's the only winery up there, but I can recommend. I can't remember what it was called off the top of my hand, but it's a really really great winery up there. Also, they had some really nice cabs. They had been aging in Four Roses barrels that were spectacular. So yeah, they have really good stuff up there. Yeah, it's shocking now how much good wine I've thankfully been randomly lucky enough to find. Now, we've also had some pretty horrific ones as well that were like fruit wines and shit. No, thank you. Uruguay. I've never had one from Uruguay. Interesting. I might have to look into that. That's very cool. I do enjoy the wines. Yeah, we might do some wine stream. I know we have been approached by wineries now and stuff, so we're definitely gonna be doing some port and champagne and wine master classes. I'll probably get them to stream with us too, because I think that'd be fun for you. If you guys are interested in that, I think that'd be kind of fun to do some wine stuff. Obviously, we've talked about wine in this show forever. That's not. I mean, I'm by no means an expert in wine in any form or fashion. Will obviously knows he's a wine sommelier. He knows way more than I do. I just know it tastes good, and I can give you notes and stuff like that. But I don't know a tremendous amount about it beyond that. I can only be so nerdy out one thing as far as the alcohol goes. I drink wine because I like to enjoy it and not think about it that much. But yeah, of course that's why we go to Wine Fusion in Grapevine, which love that place. It's an amazing winery over there. If you're raised in Grapevine, go check out Wine Fusion, one of the best wineries in Texas, to say the least. They also have a full bar, and it's the only winery in Texas that has a full bar, in fact. And their food is incredible. So, and I would rather eat there than anywhere else in Grapevine because this food's that freaking good. 'Cause I don't think I've found a good wine in the Midwest so far. Really, I mean, honest, grapes that grow around here aren't the best from reference. Hey, that's fine. Um, Door County, what did we try? 6 different wineries there. I know there was a couple that were really excellent. Door County Winery was really good. I'm trying to think what I know. I had to go back and look and see the different wineries we went to when we were up there. Also, if you go to Traverse City up in Michigan, oh my gosh, they have some tremendous wine, just tremendous wineries up there. And you go up into the Leland Peninsula. I want to say there's like 100 different wineries up there. But yeah, that's some of the best wine that you can get in the States for sure. Oh no, yeah, you just haven't been lucky enough to. And like I said, a lot of time it has been pure luck that it was good. Because a lot of times, like I said, you were just driving by, and we'll just stop in because why not? We'll order a flight just to check it out. We just usually get one and split it because you only drink X so much. It is what it is. No, Ben. I have blood work tomorrow, so no whiskey. So it is what it is. But no, there'll be whiskey next week. Don't worry. I know, but it is pretty funny though, right? But if you guys haven't checked, of course, Whiskey Uncensored, go check out Ben's channel. He's a great guy. Let's see, sounds familiar. Digging the Coronado vineyards. Okay, I'll plug the wines in Missouri, German styles, the American Grace Granite, which is 21 college fun, but nonetheless, hey, that works, man. Whatever works. It's just off the I-10 east of town, most south of town in Kansas City. Okay. All right. Thanks, Donald. I appreciate it. That'd be great. Says, like one day makes a difference in blood work. It does as far as your glucose levels and stuff. So, that's why I got to drink the water. Plus, it's also about getting the blood to come out. Because last time they said I have to drink a bunch of water. So that's what I'm doing. Now, and a lot of it, you're right, Ben. It doesn't make a difference. But as far as, glucose does. That's why you got, and plus, like I said, it's also to let the bleed properly. All that fun stuff when they take the blood. Green stuff coming out of your brain. That doesn't sound good at all. I don't know. It says Pillsbury sawing. He was a movie producer. He made the sci-fi movie Quiet Earth. Pillsbury? Must have missed something. Yeah, there you go. Yes, liver enzymes definitely important. Those, especially for us that drink whiskey, is important. Transaction is called now. Oh, that's what you mean. Because I was just okay. That's no fun at all. I hope you feel better soon. I was thinking you were talking more like I don't know, like broccoli or some shit growing out of your head. That seemed horrible. I'm sorry. Hope you get better. So, yeah. I have to drink water as I dry out too much overnight things for blood work. Yeah. Yeah, that's why. So, because like I said, I used to just try and drink it the morning of, but now they're like, no, you have to freaking drink a ton of it the day before and then drink more in the morning. So, prior to the show, I'm peeing like every freaking 20 minutes. It's ridiculous. Like I said, at this point, I'm at 200 ounces of water, so I think I should be good. Okay. Winters and Wilcox. Okay, that's cool. Cool. Highly recommend taking NAC and milk thistle. My liver runs are better than when I didn't drink whiskey. Interesting. NAC and milk thistle. What's NAC, Ben? Not sure what that is. That the thing that they use so that it doesn't absorb when you're drinking? Is that I think that's is that the NAC? Is that right? I'm trying to think. I'm pretty sure that sounds right, but correct me if I'm wrong on that. So that it doesn't absorb when you don't become inebriated, essentially. And obviously, if you drink a ton, it will, no matter what you do. But I think that's something that helps to flush it from your system quickly. So I'm pretty sure I know other guys, that's what they're using. But yeah, I'll give it a roll on those for sure. Yeah, I know like the enzymes have been pretty good on it. Obviously, the bigger issue is having a fatty liver. So that's why I need to lose the weight to not have the fatty liver anymore. But I know that the level, the AST and the was it ALT, I think of the two, they're for your liver, are definitely improving for sure. But we need to make it even better for obvious reasons. Okay, Sedona Grand Canyon Visitor Route 66. All right, that's cool. Man, I haven't been to Arizona in a long time. In fact, I don't think I've been to Arizona since I was probably 14. I think it was the last time I was there. So it's been a long time. because we had to go to the Hoover Dam, the Grand Canyon, and all that fun stuff. And then, when of course across to Vegas, then later on. That's cool though. Red Rock Distillery in Sedona. Where Ryan Single was made there. Okay, that's cool. Is it any good, Peter? I assume if you're recommending it, it's decent. I don't know anything about the Red Rock Distillery, but the only one I can think of off the hand is Del Bach, which is awesome. Which I know is not probably anywhere near there. I just know it's in Arizona. I couldn't tell you what city it's in because I just don't remember. Okay, it's crystalline? Is a Mount Sinai? All right, to look that up, let me copy and paste that. There we go. Now we all know. Everyone should check out this thing here. I'll look that up. That's cool. Very cool. Yeah, because I take like a bunch of other vitamins. I take, take C, D3. What else? What's the apple cider vinegar, elderberry, B6, B12, super complex B. What's the other one? CQ10. What else? Magnesium, potassium, cranberry. What else is in there? Multivitamin and zinc and Cortin, and is that all of them? I think that's all of them. I know it's a fun of it's. I take a ton of them. Yeah. It says an amino acid that does many awesome things. They also use to treat Tylenol overdose. Interesting. The view is better than the spares, but it was early May. But it was in trouble. Del Bach is Tucson in front. Okay, very cool. My liver's fine. Yeah, I'm glad to hear that. That's always definitely a plus. It can't smell any worse, Ben, than apple cider vinegar pills do. Those things smell awful. So, I mean, sulfur. We'll just think of it kind of like it's like a sherry. That's what we'll just, or a match. That's what we'll have to go with. All right, that's it. Check that out, though. Yeah, those are good. That's good to know. Let's check out the. So, what's milk thistle do for you? Also, I assume helps the liver do things. Oh, it actually does. Oh, really? It's that bad, huh? Super good to know. I guess open out here. That'll make my kids open it, which could also be entertaining. Hey, smell this. It smells terrible. It's kind of like they say. Thumb Butte, I heard, was being bought. I heard on your Del Bach stream. Grand Canyons and Whoopin' Williams and Desert Diamond is Rum and Kingman. Those are stills in Arizona. Okay. That's cool. Yeah, I know we talked about some of that stuff, Peter. I just can't remember at this point in time. Too many freaking things have happened since that stream. But it's kind of like they say, if a man tells you to smell something, it probably smells bad. If a woman says to smell it, it might smell decent. Is a possibility. Just remember that. It's good, solid life advice. Unless it's whiskey, then it's usually good. But it is what it is. So, tired. But yeah, we'll probably kill this here in a few minutes because it's about almost on an hour. And that'll be good enough. And like I said, get up in the morning, all that good stuff. So, hey, that's all good. Trying to sell the state for folks' summer vacations. All right. Hey, Peter, absolutely. People should definitely do that. It's a solid idea. Can't go wrong with that at all. But yes, like I said, spend an hour, all that good fun stuff, and we have to get up in the morning, do the fun things, take the kids to school, usual joy. Like I said, next week we'll stream from the castle, And so that'll be to celebrate 1 year of the castle being open. So that's really, like I said, the good news is I can give you guys a full tour now, so it should be good. You need to be careful with the water stuff. Fish puking. That's true. Uh hey, there you go, Peter. Love to have you out at the castle. It'd be awesome. So it'll be great. Yeah. Anybody it's always funny when you tell people that there's a castle full of whiskey that, like sure, whatever. But of course from the outside it's just a shitty strip mall. But the strip mall is actually nice, but you know what I mean. It doesn't look like much as far as it just looks like a strip mall. Well, of course, when you come inside, it's actually a castle inside, so it's really cool to, especially when the people for the first time get to see it, and they try to tell their friends about it, like, "Oh, I'm in this cool place, which castle, blah blah blah." Like, yeah, sure, whatever. And then it comes like, "Oh shit, this is really awesome." So yeah, like I said, we've been teaching some private classes lately, and those have been great, and look forward to having more of those people at the upcoming private classes, and of course the master class events as well, and all that good stuff. But we would definitely enjoy having any of you guys ever in town or ever have a long layover. We'd love to certainly have you out at the castle. Like we're about it's like a 10 to 12 minute drive from DFW airport. So it's super close. In fact, my cousin surprised us last week. He came into town from Florida. Is like, hey, I'm at the airport, and my other cousin picked him up. And they were at the airport to the front door of the castle in 11 minutes. So it's not far. Let's see. Started from Texas. He's come home. Let's see. There you go, Eric. Exactly. Hey, there's bourbon for bacon. Good to see you. Let's see here. Going to Irene's. No, I'm not. It's the same day I think as Ballykeefe. So I think it's the 11th. So yes, morning adult things. Right. Exactly, Donald. All that fun shit. Ugh. It is part of life, unfortunately. The adult things. But bacon is good. I do like bacon, but I rarely ever eat it anymore because my when Will was making it was not good on the blood work. I had to stop eating it because unfortunately the triglycerides and the cholesterol went way too high with that. So I stopped eating any of those things. So I mean the only kind of bacon I really ever eat anymore is if what do you call it, that pre-cooked stuff. It says it's much thinner and less fatty. As much as I love the fatty bacon, it is delicious. It is very bad for you, and I am not allowed to eat it anymore. So it is what it is. There could be worse things in life. If you didn't drink whiskey, that would suck. That would be much worse. So I deal with only eating bacon every now and then. So, but we'll be fine. It is what it is. But now, are you going to Irene's release thing there, Burbank? Obviously, that's pretty far from New York. Last time I checked. In fact, my mom's in New York right now. She's on Long Island, where I know you are. She went for my mom's best friend 70th birthday party. So happy birthday to Mary. So it's pretty cool. So she's up there in Wantagh right now. I don't know exactly how far that is from where you are at Burbank, but that's where she's at. So, which is cool. Good times. But I bet you've been to a liquor store in that city. Would not, because I think you've been to all the liquor stores on Long Island, and probably multiple times. 2 towns over today. Oh, okay, that's too funny. What town were you in 2 towns over today? Because that's hilarious. You're in Bethpage. Okay, I've been to Bethpage. That's cool. Yeah, I love Bethpage. That's a really nice area. Of course, they have a really awesome golf course there, and they have also that really cool. I don't know if they still have it. When I was a kid, they used to have a baseball league there that played by 1880s rules, so it was awesome. So you didn't have a glove. That's where you work in Bethpage. Oh, that's cool. I couldn't really find a store I've never been to. That's awesome, Bourbon. That's really cool. Yeah, I bet your new job's gonna be interesting tomorrow for sure. Should be quite something else there for you, Donald. Hopefully it's good. But yeah. Yeah, I take the krill oil. I much prefer the krill oil. My doctor put me the krill oil. I take that 500 milligram. I take, I don't know, the Walmart Sam's Club equivalent of the Mega Red. That thing's great. There are 5,000 liquor stores in the New York metro area. Okay, Baron, that's insane. That is, well, I guess the good news for you is you have a lot to still visit then. I didn't realize there were that many damn liquor stores. Holy shit. Holy shit. You've been to 2,500 to 3,000 liquor stores? Holy fucking shit. That's insane. That's really cool, though. Shit, Ben, you've been to almost as many balls as I have been to that number of liquor stores. That's impressive. Eat British or Canadian bacon. It's much friendlier for the diet. Okay. Hey, kiddo. Love you. See you tomorrow. Yeah, no, that makes sense. That is wild. I mean, then again, I guess it does make sense. I mean, think how many freaking people live there. I mean, it does make sense. So, what is British bacon, Donald? I assume Canadian bacon. We're talking about the ham type product, or like actual. There's an actual Canadian bacon. I'm not. I'm not sure, but that's cool if that's the case. It's the bacon that lost the war. So true. Oh, that's funny. Oh gosh. Yeah, just saying too late, burping them while you're trying to go. Yeah, that is some nasty stuff, Peter. That's what that is why I take the krill oil. There are no burps, and it's great. And you only have to take one of them because usually with fish oil you didn't have to take like three of those damn things. So that stuff is way less exciting though. I'd possibly rather just give up bacon all the way. Oh, that's funny. I mean, is it like blood sausage at all? Which obviously it's not. But which is a very different type of sausage to be honest too. It's good. It's just different. So I do working, Charles, working. So working and then finally get a chance to come on here. So that's why they've been late lately. It is what it is though. But yeah, like I said, we'll be getting off here in like 3 minutes because I got to go to bed. So, but thanks for joining us anyway, Charles. We do appreciate it as always. And hopefully at some point you get a chance to, I know you said you're down in San Antonio now. Hopefully you get a chance to come up here to DFW and come check out an event or come to a private class. Love to have you up here. Be a good time. There might be a few things you might like in there. Says, don't make me hate you now. We were so good. We only have freedom bacon here, mate. Ah, I don't blame you there, Charles. It'll be bed soon for me. I'm tired. Like I said, I got a ton of freaking work to do. Taking on more stuff at work because been there a few months now, and so getting to take on some more stuff, which is good, and learn new things. But as that comes, there's means more work to do, which is not a bad thing by any means. Just the stuff to do. And once you get the hang of it, I'm sure it'll be just fine. It says no, there's actual rashers of bacon that include a bit of the belly and some of the loin. The Aussies agrees it's real bacon. Okay. That's too funny. Yeah, I guess they're not coming back this year, I think, based on what I saw from Lilith the other day, that they're going to, I think, a different country. It might have been the UK. Is it UK they have to go to this year? That's not bad. Or is it some other European country? I don't know. I remember the postal. I just can't remember what country it. I know it in the US. It was somewhere different this year. So I guess whoever's over there will get to hang out with the Aussies, which is always awesome. They're great people. So they give someone else a chance to have a fun chat, fun time with them. So I'm sure they'll be back to the States at some point, though. Certainly, I don't think they won't be. The streaky stuff. not really sure what the streaky stuff is. Are you? Oh, you must be talking about the white stuff in the bacon. Whatever you want to call the marbling, whatever you want to call it. Well, we call that fat. It is delicious, though. Yep, it is. The other sucky part, of course, about doing blood work is no eating, which is shitty until then. So I'll have to take a snack with me for after I'm done, so I don't pass the fuck out, because that's bad. So in the morning, I have to drink more water. Woohoo! And drink some more water again. Oh, and take my pills. That's about it. So it's very exciting. But it is what it is. Next time, I'll try to make sure I don't put this on a Tuesday when I have my doctor's appointment. Usually they're on Wednesdays. I don't know why this one's on a Tuesday, but I scheduled it 6 months ago. Who knows? Didn't think about it. So get that figured out tomorrow. Oh yeah. Oh, I gotta fill out the paperwork too. Ooh, yuck. Guess I gotta do that too. But I'll do that probably in the morning. Oh joy. Usual medical forms, you have to fill it online, which is such a great time. 26 will be back. They're in Scotland later this year. Okay, cool. That doesn't suck though. There are a lot worse places to go than Scotland. I think they'll have just a fine time. They'll be back in 26. Okay, that's good. Last pour is a Glen Scotia double cask rum cask Curcio. Very nice. Of course, bourbon. Good job on that one. That's not bad at all. Yep, I like those. Those are good. Glen Scotia's good stuff. So there we go. All righty. Well, since I do have to get up in the morning and take the kids to school and do work and go to the doctor, I think we will see you guys next week from the castle for a 1-year anniversary. Should be a great time. So thanks everybody for being here this evening. We'll talk to you guys soon. Cheers.